Morning, guys. Welcome to iPunt Smart Racing from Durbanville today. And as we said yesterday in the video, the Pick 6 yesterday turned out to be a carryover. It was really hard, but we did make a few points profit yesterday, so that is still in the right direction. Let's look at Durbanville today. There's been a bit of rain overnight, so there's a bit of softer going as well underfoot. Um, which does mean that these appies will have a little bit of an advantage on that 4 kilo claimers that they have today. And there's an interesting greenie in the first at 26-1 Moroccan Retreat. Now, I'm not saying it's going to win, but it does have a bit of a chance just based on his one Durbanville run. He does look like that one Durbanville run was pretty good. And just to tell you, just to show you what I actually mean with that, let's just take the horses that's actually in the betting as a guideline. So Benitez Dew, the favorite, on the 28th of August, debuted at 80-1 with a 7.89 bat 42. Tracker Jacker on that same day ran his second run, was backed in from 12 into 8.75 with a bat of 13.37. So that in itself means to me that the 12-1 on Tracker Jacker is maybe also not too far off, not a bad choice. And then we do have Benny the Dew from the Snaith Yard, but Six Hills Giant is also from the Snaith Yard, debuting with Richard Fourie booked. So maybe Richard Fourie had a choice to pick there in which one he would like to be on. So a bit concerned about the Benny the Dew favourite. I don't think there's value in it to actually win. And I'd rather be looking at something like the top 4 position on Moroccan Retreat, currently at 7-2. There's two first timers from Kotson as well. That could be anything here. Chicago West and Smile at Sunset. So a little bit of a tricky race to start off the day. This Give Me a Dancer only runner with Shane being booked for this race is another one that really should be looked at a bit more detail. Moving on to the second, there's Glenn Kotson top rated on gate 69 and the very odds on favourite KT2 at 4-10. And Our World also looks pretty good. Those three has all got less than 0.1 of a length on the back figures from each other, so very little between them. And then you also see 7.3 on Mirror Me, which is only a length from that, and 8.26 from Ramini. So there's quite a few here that is not far off. So KT2 is not really a good thing for me at 4-10 odds here. I'm looking at the third race. My fourth Greeny Star, Rosemary Meadow, I think for a place is decent value. And Karua Winter, Wife of Windsor, and Rosemary Meadow, as well as On Guard, there's very little between them on these bat figures. So those are my top 4, with Ruby Rhythm and Billie Jean, the two roughies to include. In the fifth, I think Elwa Head is very nicely weighted now with a 4 kilo claim, only 51 kilos, and is backed up by some solid P stats as well. 33% on overall ranking, and 20% on form, 60% on bat 42. And if I look at that bat 42, it's about 4 lengths ahead of the second best bat 42 in the field. So I do think LY Head is a bit of value at that kind of price. For second, I've gone with Warrior Tiger as the best bat curve, so more consistent. Third for Double Alliance from Glenn Kotson's stable. That's the second best on bat 42. And then after that, yeah, really anything else can come. I haven't mentioned the favorite because Shinnecock does have that 4 kilo claim as well. But if you look at that 4 kilo claim, a 3.8 bat against a minus 2.6, there's 6 lengths on that LY Head has in this race. In the fifth race, sorry, that was the fifth race. In the sixth race, I'm a bit in between Hyde Park and Rocking Ringo. Hyde Park has got very good form, but is returning from a long rest, third and first. And Rocking Ringo has the best bat 42, bat 84, bat 168 form. So those two is my top 2. But I wouldn't leave out Oracle, which could be the start of a very good finish for Michael Robinson. Michael Robinson has got very decent runners coming a bit later, so Oracle is definitely also in the mix here. And path of choice for Vaughan Marshall now has blinkers taken off, and that bat figure is not too far off either. So those would be my main four, maybe throwing Zep as well if you want to go bigger. In the seventh race, I've gone with only uh, Captain of Stealth and Ready Steady Go and Kampala Campari. I think one of those should be the winner. If you want to add any more, then that red bat figure of Love Happens is probably my next best fourth choice. And I hope that one of those four at the very least should win that race. In the eighth, this is the other Michael Robinson horse I was talking to you about, Southern Star. He does look really good, and he has won quite well, 3 wins in a row. Wouldn't be surprised if he wins again. But in saying that, Destin has way better bat form to suggest that Destin will definitely be competitive. And then we have an only runner for Woodruff with Bielefeld as the second wave that I made my second choice with these flashing bat figures on Rock the Knight, the best adjusted time as well, my fourth choice. And then in the very last of the day, I think potentially my best runners here to consider is Night Song or Ben Sujay. Both of those has very good credentials, and Ben Sujay, the Michael Robinson finish, has these flashing green bats at the back here, which is really decent at a 14-1 price. My next best will probably be Policy Target for Nell and Doormeyer, and then Crack Buster, my fourth choice. I think between those four, we should find the winner in this race. That's it for me, guys. Speak again tomorrow.